Hi, good morning. This is Super Duper Rupert, and welcome back to this month's Video on Demand. So, today we're going to talk about how to find the area of a composite shape with those that has a semicircle. There are some students who are confused when it comes to the semicircle and they do not know how to calculate the semicircle. So, we'll talk about that. So, here's a shape given with two different shapes. It's okay to go ahead and separate the shapes if you see fit. So what I've done, I have separated this composite shape into a rectangle and a semicircle. Then I'll go ahead and find the area of both. Here you have the length of the rectangle is 12 and the width is 2. So the area of the rectangle will be length times width, which is 12 centimeters times 2 centimeters. And that gives you the area of 24 centimeters squared. Now here is the semicircle, and I have it here separated. Now, if you noticed that to find the area of a semicircle, we have to do a complete circle because there's no set rule for a semicircle. So you have to calculate the area of a full circle using pi r squared. Pi is a number which is 3.14 times r. And after you get that answer, you divide by 2. So here we go. Now, if you notice also that this line here is the same line that is the length of the rectangle. So it is also the line of or the diameter of the circle if you had a full circle. So that line is 12 since both sides are equal, the lengths are equal for the rectangle. So they share the same. So this is the diameter of the circle. Now we have an imaginary full circle right here. To find the area, we would not use 12 because 12 is the diameter. So we have to find half the diameter, and half of 12 is 6, so we're going to use 6 to find the area of the circle. And here we go. 3.14 times 6, and then you divide by 2. And that will be 56.52 centimeters squared. Now I have found both areas of the rectangle and the semicircle. The next step is to add both of them. So the total area will be 24 centimeters squared plus 56.52 centimeters squared, and that gives you a total of 80.52 centimeters squared. And that's how you do that. Now, let's go to the next problem. Now, in this problem, they're asking you to find the area of the shaded region. First, you're going to look at the composite shape, and I'll work this one through with you. I observe that there's a rectangle, so it's okay to draw a rectangle. I find a pen right here. Find a pen, and I'll draw my rectangle. Excuse my lines. And the dimension will be 14 feet by 85. Sorry, by 8.5 feet. And as we have done before, the area of the rectangle is length times width. That is 8.5. And when you multiply 8.5 by 14, let me use my calculator here, you'll get 119 feet squared. And that is the area of the rectangle, which include this unshaded area of the semicircle. Now I'm gonna draw the semicircle. and I'm going to find the area. This line is not needed there. I'm going to find the area of the semicircle. And this will be the diameter, just like the one we did before. So we will not use 14 because this would be like a whole circle. We only need half of this, so we use the radius to find the area. And the radius will be 7 feet. And so the area will be 3.14 times 7 times 7 divided by 2 because you only need half the circle. Now, let me go to my calculator and then I'll multiply 3.14 times 7 times 7, then divide by 2. That amount to 153.86 feet squared. Divided by 2. And that will be 76.93 feet squared. So this unshaded region would be 76.93 feet squared, while the entire shape, which is the rectangle, would be 119. Now, to find the area of the shaded region, we now go ahead and subtract. This time we'll subtract because one area is shaded and one is unshaded. So you have to subtract to find the shaded part. So we subtract 119 feet squared, subtract 76.93 feet. Have fun doing this. Feet squared. And my final answer would be, that's not needed here. We don't need this line right here. Let's go back to my pens. And the remainder would be 42.07 feet squared. Let me make one more check to see that my answer is correct. 119 feet squared minus 76.93 would equals to 42.07 feet. So the shaded region would be 42.07 feet squared. And that's your answer. Now it's your turn to try one of your own. So I would like you to find Find the area of this composite shape. Until, have a wonderful day. Thank you.